Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Now in this episode, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. At the current moment, I'm using my laptop. That's probably why I have better audio. I'm messing around a lot with a bunch of different stuff. My laptop doesn't run video games the same way that my normal PC does. My dog chewed up my wires, so I gotta get those fixed. And I'm gonna be running off of this for some time until that happens, and then also. At the time of recording, I am 2 weeks out from my ship out date for the military. Then I will be leaving for um, basic training and then tech school after that. So that's going to be 5.5 months where I'm not going to be posting anything. But that's not going to that's not going to be a problem because I have plenty of videos and backlog to continuously post on Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, all the way up until I get out of basic, so I can continue working on that. But yeah, this is going to be something a little bit different. I'm going to be doing a product review. So without further ado, I actually went along and bought every Sidekick from the Subway. So I have, this is pretzel Sidekick. Pretzel Sidekick. I don't know why they have such long ass bags. The churro Sidekick. And god damn, that thing's heavy. The cookie Sidekick. So I'm gonna be telling you, kind of giving my honest opinion on how I feel about these. I love McDonald's cookies. I'm not a big Subway's cookies kind of guy. They're not very fresh. So I like fresh cookies. I like fresh baked cookies. So by getting these, I know they're like make to order, kind of like that. I don't know exactly how it's made. I went through the drive-thru, so I didn't get to see any of that. But yeah, as far as, I mean, it's warm, more than the cookies normally are. But I'm excited about these pretzels. I'm a big, we'll start with the pretzel. All right, so I got the pretzel here. Sorry about that, mother texted. But I got the foot-long pretzel here. This thing is, it looks a little bit bigger than a foot. I don't know. Huh, weird. As a guy, I normally tend to make things seem longer than what they are. But, so this looks a little long on a foot to me. But, yeah, we'll give it a shot. I'm a big, Sonic pretzel guy. I'm not too fond of the Dairy Queen ones, but they're cheaper, so I buy those normally because I'm rope boy. So we're gonna give this a shot. I'm gonna see if it's any better. So I'm not gonna take a bite in front of you guys because it's gonna look weird. All right, just a lot of chewing. Sonic definitely beats this one. I will not lie. It did start to come apart. So like these are two segments of it because it comes in like 1,000 fucking segments. It is very chewy though. And it's pretty expensive for what it is, really. I'm not too fond of it. If I were to give it, I mean, I can't really like rate it on a scale of 1 to 10 because I'm pampered. I eat Sonic pretzels. But definitely, it's very chewy. I would say that. I prefer Sonic pretzels. I don't remember exactly how much it was, but assuming it's like $2. There's one of them that's $2. I think it's actually the churro. And I think this one's $3, and I think the cookie's $4. I don't know. I don't remember exactly how much they were. But even assuming this one was $2, I would still say just get 2 Sonic pretzels. It's close to the same price, and it's just infinitely better, and you get more pretzel out of it. But so I'm not too fond of this one. The dog will like it though. I would say it's like I'm still chewing. Like it's not enjoyable. Alright, moving on. Next I've got the churro. This one I'm pretty excited about. It just looks like normal churro. There's nothing like special about it. I can't really have much to compare it to. I don't actually make churros. I'm more of a buñuelos kind of guy, which is like tortillas that you cut into like pizza size slices and then fry and dip in cinnamon sugar, kind of like this. But this is supposed to be a lot softer. It feels softer to the touch as compared to those, but they're just a pain in the ass to make, so I don't make them. But I'm willing to give this a shot. I mean, first bite's kind of bland, but the sugar is kind of flaking off. Give me a couple bites and I'll give you a better, honest review. Okay, so I know I said I was gonna do just a few bites, but I ended up eating the whole thing. Uh, it was actually quite enjoyable. If I were to compare it to anything like gas station churros, I would say it's a lot better than. And I would say I think that's just because it's fresher. Gas station churros, I'm a very big sweet tooth. I like those because they're very sweet. These are a lot more mellow. They're a bit spongy. They're not very crispy, but they're very spongy, so it's like a softer bite. I kind of like that a lot. It was a very nice texture to it compared to what they're typically like at a gas station. I've had authentic ones. They're very crispy. I quite enjoy that a lot. But for what they are, I mean, they're made in an oven rather than a deep fryer. So I would say I mean, it was a pretty good churro. It's not very sweet. It is. Don't get me wrong. It's cinnamon and sugar. But if you're looking for like something you'd get at like a carnival, you're probably gonna want to. It's not gonna be the exact same thing. It's not as sweet, but it was very mellow. It was still very cinnamony, sugary, and it was very good for that reason. But it wasn't overpowering sweet like I feel like this cookie is going to be. This cookie I feel like is going to be very, very dense and super sweet. So if you're looking for that, I would probably steer clear of the churro. But if you just want something like mellow, maybe something you can give the kids, you can split one in half or something, I would recommend it. That's a big thumbs up for me. I quite enjoyed that. Would I buy it again? The thought would cross my mind, but just because I don't have much to compare it to. But it wasn't too bad, to be honest with you. I'd give that a thumbs up for sure. Now the cookie. Now every review I've seen on these, because I wanted, out of hit sorry, dog. Every review I've ever seen on these, it's they always say they need a fork, and I was like, it's a fucking cookie. What the fuck you need that for? But now that I have it in my hand, I mean, this is like it's very malleable. I could see why people would want a fork for this. They unfortunately do not supply you with one, uh, but I mean, I guess I'll dig in with my hands and see what I can get. Oh, it's very soft. Um, so me, I will say this is really good. So I'm a big sweet tooth guy. I love sweets. Uh, I would say that these are better than their normal cookies they have. It's warm, it's gooey, um, but it's not. If I was kind of comparing it to like McDonald's cookies, which I know to a lot of people are very sweet. If you're not wanting to go that sweet, I would recommend this. It's kind of like in the middle, I would say, sweetness wise, of like the cookies that Subway has and then the cookies that McDonald's has. It's very soft. It's very gooey. I don't know if gooey is the right word because it's not like it like falls apart or anything. But it's warm. It falls apart. It's very soft. I really like that. It's it's not very. I was expecting almost like a brownie when biting into this. So and that's not what I got. So that was it was a bit odd to be honest with you. But as far as it goes, I actually quite enjoy it. Obviously, I'm a big sweet tooth, so I'm going to. I would say it resembles like a much sweeter, like chocolate chip bread, like a chocolate chip bread. It's kind of got that to it. If like you put a little bit too much sugar in it, that's kind of what I'm getting from this more than I am a cookie. But it could also be because it's literally in a loaf pan. But it kind of has like a bread taste to it, as compared to like cookies are like nothing like sweet on sweet on sweet. You can tell like they put like a little bit more butter into it, in like the mix, something like that, just because it's very. I don't want to say salty because it's not salt, but you can tell there's something there that is not in your typical cookie that you'd make at like home. I really enjoyed this though, to be honest with you. And also, I think this is either $3 or $4. That's a lot. It's a lot of cookie for one person. This is definitely something like It kind of reminds me of like the Pizza Hut cookie. The Pizza Hut cookie pizza, it's kind of like that. Only, I'm sorry, it's my mom. Only I would say this is softer as compared to the other one is gooier. I don't know what it's. I know on the second day you just microwave that stuff up. It's fantastic. But I don't know about this one because I did just buy it. But I would still buy this. I would buy this again if McDonald's wasn't only like 300 feet farther from me. I would definitely buy this again. It's a real nice gimmick. I quite enjoy it. I don't know if I would ever buy it again just because the price compared to like a cookie tote at McDonald's is a hell of a lot cheaper. Well, I wouldn't say cheaper, but you get more cookie out of it. I would definitely prefer this over the pizza one for the price reason because Pizza Hut is very expensive. I like the Pizza Hut cookie more, but this one I would say you get more bang for your buck in that way. But I would still stick with like I'm sorry, McDonald's cookies, and as far as this goes. But this is nice for like if you have like people over and you want everybody gets a slice or something like that. It might be nice for that. Just because this is it looks a lot more presentable than a cookie tote from McDonald's. But other than that, that's really all I have for you guys today. You guys have a great weekend. Thank you. Bye.